Bienvenidos a su canal Agua TV y hoy les traigo la jornada número 9 del torneo de MLB 2K25. Bueno, empezamos un poquito tarde, pero seguro, como dice el dicho. Entonces el primer partido, vamos a empezar rapidito. Déjame irlo buscando. Equipo de Venado enfrente al equipo de Smiling, así que déjame aquí partir de una vez rapidito. A compartir. Yo no me lo podía perder. Entonces, a ver, por aquí. Compartimos por aquí. Hey, un saludito a Dios, ahí que está activo rápidamente. Vamos allá, vamos a poner el partido de una vez. José en la casa. Vamos a empezar con el partido de Venado contra el equipo de Smiling. Estamos un poquitico tarde, estaba bullado haciendo algo. Así que vamos allá. Oviedo contra Mike Scherzer, pues Marlin la pegó contra Mike Scherzer el primer partido. Vamos allá, ¿dónde estará Venado? ¿Dónde estará Smiling? Tienen dos partidos esta noche. A ver qué dicen ellos por el grupo. Qué no volaste fue. Yo dije que es raro, entonces no entendió hoy porque es a las 8:30. Ahora estamos aquí, Venado, estamos aquí ya. Hay problema feo, vamos allá de una vez. Arrancamos con la simulación. Y el equipo de Marlin arranca con una en el primero. El equipo de Venado hace 4 en el primero. El equipo de Marlin hace una en el cuarto. El equipo de Venado responde con una en el cuarto. El equipo de Marlin hace una en el quinto. El equipo de Venado responde con una en el quinto. Y el partido llega a la séptima entrada. 6 carreras por 3 lo está ganando el equipo de Venado. Entonces vamos a ver si puede remontar el equipo de Smiley este partido. El equipo de Venado es segundo en jonrones esta temporada. Gran dato es. Mike Scherzer que sigue en la lomita enfrentando a Lourdes Gurriel que lleva de 2-1 en el partido. Batazo de fly que la busca el right fielder y la atrapa para el primero de la entrada. Al pitcher lo levantan y se lo llevan como grúa de grupo modesto. Y viene Mars Trash enfrentando a Yasmani Grandal que lleva de 2-1, batea 3.36 en la temporada. Deje no ver no bate que más batea. Se prepara Matt Trash. Bien lanzamiento, batazo de foul hacia atrás. Se prepara Trash. Bien lanzamiento, pegado. Primera mala.
And now it's even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the hard-throwing righty, is
Se
up and
prepara
loose.
Matt. Bien, lanzamiento, pegado, segunda mala.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Se prepara Matt en el montículo. Bien, lanzamiento, le canta el segundo y se empareja la cuenta en 2 bolas, 2 strike. Se prepara Strash. Bien, lanzamiento, swing buscando y nada, y es ponchado a Yasmani Grandal para el segundo de la entrada. No te ponche, alimenta a tu familia con espagueti princesa, las preferidas en tu mesa. Al bate viene Jazz Chisholm Jr., que lleva de 3-1 en el partido.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now, 1 for 3.
Batazo de fly que la tiene medida el center y la atrapa para el tercero de la entrada. 3 batearon, 3 se fueron. Y viene Harold Chapman, que releva, que tiene récord de 2-1, efectividad en 4.2 en 19 entradas y 2 tercios. Enfrenta aquí a Josh Naylor, que lleva de 1-0 en el partido. Batea para 2.86. Se prepara Chapman, viene lanzamiento alto.
Activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
Tiene lanzamiento de Chapman, swing buscando y nada. Se empareja la cuenta en una bola, un strike. Se prepara Chapman, viene lanzamiento, foul hacia atrás. Y Josh Naylor tiene el agua al cuello, sabrá nadar. Se prepara Chapman. Bien, lanzamiento alto, se empareja la cuenta en 2-2. Se prepara Harold Chapman, viene lanzamiento, swing buscando y nadie es ponchado. Josh Naylor para el primero de la entrada. No te poncha, alimenta a tu familia con espagueti princesa, las preferidas en tu mesa. Al bate viene Bryson Stott, que lleva de 2-0 en el partido.
The edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone.
Se prepara Chapman. Bien, lanzamiento, batazo de foul por el lado izquierdo.
And it goes just foul.
El lanzamiento de Chapman, le canta en el segundo y rápidamente Bryson Stott tiene el agua al cuello, sabrá nadar. Foul hacia atrás. Y yo la vi pasar y es ponchado Bryson Stott para el segundo de la entrada. Bate viene Brandon Nimmo, que lleva de 3-2 en el partido.
You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Nimmo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 out, space is empty.
Empareja la cuenta en una bola de un strike.
Started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 down, nobody on. Way inside.
Conteo lleno en 3 bolas, 2 strike para Brandon Nimmo. Y lo pierde por boleto.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. And takes low for ball 1. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located.
Bien, lanzamiento, batazo fuerte de foul por el lado izquierdo. y Kyle Riley tiene el agua al cuello, sabrá nadar. Se prepara Chapman, bien lanzamiento, afuera, se empareja la cuenta en 2 bolas, 2 strike. Hay 2 out, corredores en primera, parte baja de la séptima entrada. Se prepara Adolby Chapman, bien lanzamiento, batazo por tercera, no la puede manejar. Chishon. Y el equipo de Manao amenaza con corredores en primera y segunda con 2 outs en la parte baja de la séptima entrada. Y al bate viene Elliot Ramos, que batea 308. Mira, los dos bateadores de tanto de Marlin como de Venado batean más de 300 los novenos bates. Lleva de 3-0, batea 308 en la temporada. Se prepara Harold Chapman. El lanzamiento bajo. 2 sin nada la cuenta para Ramos. Se prepara Chapman. El lanzamiento le cantan el primero.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts.
El lanzamiento de Chapman, foul hacia atrás. Se empareja la cuenta en 2 bolas, 2 strikes. Swing buscando y nada, y es ponchado Elliot Ramos para el tercero de la entrada. Y viene Edwin Díaz a relevar aquí en la octava entrada. Viene a enfrentar a Yandy Díaz, que lleva de 3-0 en el partido. Se prepara Díaz, tiene lanzamiento, batazo que va entre 2, pica buena. Entre Ray y center fielder, Yandy Díaz se instala en primera con un hit Coca-Cola. Bueno, amenaza el equipo de Smile. Tiene 10 juegos pegando de hit Yandy Díaz. El equipo de Marlin que amenaza con corredor en primera en la parte alta de la octava entrada. Viene Jordan Álvarez, batazo de foul hacia atrás. El lanzamiento de Díaz, batazo de fly profundo, bien atrás, la busca Ray y la atrapa ya en la zona de seguridad para el primero de la entrada. Parecía que tuviera más distancia como sonó el bat. Adolis García, que lleva de 3-1 en el partido con un cuadrangular. Se prepara Edwin Díaz, Sugar Díaz. Bien lanzamiento, batazo de fly profundo, bien atrás, la busca el fielder y la atrapa en la zona de seguridad también. Le han pegado duro los 2 últimos bateadores. Hay 2 outs. Al bate viene Ozzy Alvis, que lleva de 2-0 en el partido, batea para 3-14. Y el lanzamiento de Díaz, le cantan el primero. Se prepara Edwin Díaz, viene el lanzamiento, le cantan el segundo y rápidamente Ozzy Alvis tiene el agua al cuello. Sabrá nadar. Se prepara Edwin Díaz, viene el lanzamiento. Dice que no era ampalla, para mí que lo había pasado, pero bueno. Se prepara Díaz, viene el lanzamiento y lo pasó. Fue golpeado, pero lo había pasado, así que se va ponchado para el tercero de la entrada. Y viene Janier Cano, ya tiene récord de 3-0, enfrentar a Francisco Paquito Lindor, que lleva de 4-2, batea para 3-0-1 en la temporada. Se prepara Cano. Primera mala. Se prepara Cano. De lanzamiento, batazo por primera, sin problema, por la vía 3 para el primero de la entrada. Bate viene Marcus Semien, que lleva de 3-0, batea 3-0-3. Se prepara Cano. Bien, lanzamiento afuera.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Gregory Santos appears to be getting loose.
Se prepara Cano. Bien, lanzamiento, le canta el primero, se empareja la cuenta en una bola y una strike. Bien, lanzamiento de Cano, bajo. Siguiente partido, el equipo de Adrián enfrenta al equipo de Jorman. Batazo de foul por el lado derecho, se empareja la cuenta en 2 bolas, 2 strike. Se prepara Cano. Bien, lanzamiento, swing, buscando y nada de Semien y es ponchado para el primero de entrada. No te ponches, alimenta a tu familia con espagueti princesa, las preferidas en tu mesa. Ahora te viene Kyle Tucker que lleva de 3-2 en el partido.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts
Se
in the
prepara
afternoon,
Cano.
the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his
Bien,
teammates feed off
lanzamiento,
of the
le
leadership
canta
that
el
he
primero
shows
ahí
on
a
and off the
Kyle
field.
Tucker.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first
Se
pitch
prepara
out the hand
Cano.
of the pitcher. They don't care if they
Bien,
fall behind or
lanzamiento, batazo de fly que la tiene medida ya el left fielder. Y la atrapa para el tercero de la entrada. 3 patearon, 3 se fueron. Devin Williams, que lleva 13 salvamentos en 15 oportunidades, viene aquí con oportunidad de salvamento a enfrentar a Sander Bogarts, que lleva de 3-0 en el partido. Se prepara Williams. Canta el primero ahí a Sander Bogarts. Se prepara Devin Williams. Y el lanzamiento, swing buscando y nada. Rápidamente Bogart tiene el agua al cuello. Sabrá nadar. De Tarambenami en Miley. Batazo de fly que la busca el primera base. Y la atrapa para el primero de la entrada.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar, que lleva de 3-1 en el partido. Se prepara Devin Williams. De lanzamiento afuera. Primera mala.
The Astros trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th.
Se prepara Williams. De lanzamiento, le cantan el primero, se empareja la cuenta en una bola y un strike. Se prepara Williams, tiene lanzamiento pegado, 2-1. Se prepara Williams. Tiene lanzamiento, batazo por tercera. Carlos Correa por la vía 5-3 para el segundo de la entrada. Este viene Lourdes Gurriel. Se prepara Devin Williams. Y el lanzamiento bajo. Se prepara Williams. Y el lanzamiento alto. Dice que van vaya 3 sin nada la cuenta para Lourdes Gurriel. Se prepara Devin Williams. Bien, lanzamiento lo pierde por boleto. Y viene Yasmani Grandal. Se prepara Williams. Tiene lanzamiento pegado. Se prepara Williams. Bien, lanzamiento. Le cantan el primero. Se empareja la cuenta en una bola y un strike. Saluditos a Rubén que está ahí en TikTok en el chat. Muchas gracias, los que se pasan por ahí siempre. y dejan su like. Se empareja la cuenta en 2 bolas, 2 strikes. La gente de YouTube también. Se prepara Devin Williams. Y el lanzamiento pegado. Se llena la cuenta en 3 y 2. En el ciclo de espera, Jackson Jr. Está metiendo en problemas Williams y en base a este bateador. Batazo de foul hacia atrás. Grandal, no bate de foul, tómate la pela para que le des con contundencia. Se prepara Devin Williams. Bien lanzamiento, foul nueva vez. Bien lanzamiento, swing buscando y nada, y es ponchado Grandal para el tercero de la entrada. La victoria se la lleva el equipo de Venado. 6 carreras por 3. Entonces vamos a ver el partido del equipo de Adrián contra el equipo de Jorman. Tegrón contra Logan Webb. A ver, el equipo de Adrián que hace uno en el primero. El equipo de Jorman que hace uno en el quinto. El equipo de Adrián que hace uno en el sexto. Y el equipo de Adrián lo está ganando por la mínima 2 carreras por 1. Ya vamos a ver. El equipo de Jorman el primero en cuadrangulares con 78. Aunque un poquito de agua. Tengo la garganta como un reset. Galleta. Ay. Ay, perdón. Ay, perdón. Aunque eso ahora ahí como quiera. ¿Por qué pichó? Yo no le di a pichar.
Ball one there. It feels like we might be heading towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That one's in there. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Brandon Woodruff getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. McClanahan warming up as well. One now. And there's a ball. Runner at first with no outs here.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. Here comes Riley. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Webb won't go any further. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Jack Flaherty into the game.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball squirts away a little bit. Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off, 2-2. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Rutschman at second with nobody out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Harris stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carroll puts it away, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits. No error. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Evan Phillips.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. David Bednar getting loose out there. Next offering is in the dirt. The Yankees looking to rally. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Mookie now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And Mookie takes. And he grounds one to the right side. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Really important at bat coming up now.
Henderson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Trey Turner now.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Betts makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Corey Seager. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Betts puts it away for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trout. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, right side, Terang to first, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Bednar.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And it's even up.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shane McClanahan.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Freeman down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Seth Lugo preparing to come on if needed. Gallen getting cranked up as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Riley in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Now he breaks his bat. Harper. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one ripped. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Real Muto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. That's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tommy Edman, a runner at first for him, nobody out. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Out to short. Seager. Off balance speed. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 3. Fastball is outside. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's always
outs, play ball.
Bueno, 7-2 lo está ganando el equipo de Venado. Vamos a ver cómo sigue este partido.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch, not close.
This is a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp.
Tenemos la casa, que es lo que batazo de foul por el lado izquierdo, se empareja la cuenta en una bola y un extra. Me doy mi vete, ese turno empezaba y me levanté ahora. Sí, empecé tarde y estaba ocupado y me cogió el tiempo. Pero estamos aquí, que es lo importante. Bueno, ¿quieres que te diga qué pasó en el primer partido o tú lo vas a ver?
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
Gurriel mete un cable entre el left center fielder. La bola pica buena. El tiro rápido, el corte. Y Lourdes Gurriel mete un doble. Y el pitcher lo levantan y se lo llevan como grúa de grupo modesto.
Fernando Cruz.
Y viene Fernando Cruz, que tiene récord de 2-0 y efectividad en 5.79 en 14 entradas. Sí, ya tú jugaste un juego, el primero. Este es el segundo juego. Y ya el de Joyman y de Adrián ya lo vimos, que fue el que pasó ahora. Ganó Adrián 3-1. Primera mala para Yasmani Grandal, que batea 3.31. Lleva 2-1 en el partido. Se prepara Fernando Cruz. El lanzamiento, foul hacia atrás.
Gurriel, the runner at second with one away.
Se prepara Fernando Cruz. Bien, lanzamiento, le cantan el segundo y Yasmani Grandal tiene la de cuello. Sabrán a dar. Se empareja la cuenta en 2 bolas, 2 strikes. Swing buscando y nada, y es ponchado Yasmani Grandal para el segundo de la entrada. No te ponches. Alimenta a tu familia con espagueti princesa, las preferidas en tu mesa. Ya Chishon Jr. viene a batear, lleva de 2-0 en el partido. Se prepara Fernando Cruz, primera bola mala.
Activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez.
Se prepara Cruz. Tiene lanzamiento bajo. Se empareja la cuenta en una bola y un strike. Se prepara Fernando Cruz. Tiene lanzamiento, batazo de fly que se va de foul. Se prepara Fernando Cruz. El lanzamiento, batazo fuerte, que la atrapa y segunda base. Joyita la defensiva de Marcus Semien. Qué jugada de Marcus Semien. Evitó que el equipo de Marlin hiciera otra carrera más. Viene Carlos Esteve aquí a relevar. Enfrentar a Josh Naylor y lleva el 3-0 en el partido. Se prepara Carlos Esteves. De lanzamiento, bola.
Estevez, in his 9th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent.
Se prepara Estevez. Viene el lanzamiento, batazo de fly, que la busca el short, la busca el lee y la atrapa el shortstop para el primero de entrada.
This is Bryson Stott.
Se prepara Bryson Stott. Bien, lanzamiento de Estevez bajo.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Batazo de fly que la busca en tercera base. Y el aventajó y bajó duro.
And he makes the catch.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Hay 2 fuera en la entrada. Este viene Brandon Nimmo, que lleva el 3-2 con un cuadrangular y un doble. Se prepara Estevez. Viene el lanzamiento, le cantan el primero. Se prepara Carlos Estevez. El lanzamiento, batazo de foul por el lado izquierdo. Se prepara Estevez. El lanzamiento, swing buscando y nadie es ponchado para el tercero de la entrada. El bate viene Yandy Díaz, ya va de 2-0 en el partido. Prepara Fernando Cruz. Bien, lanzamiento bajo. Yandy Díaz lleva 10 juegos pegando de hit. Batazo fuerte por el left. Sin problema para el primero de la entrada. Te viene Jordan Álvarez, que lleva de 3-0 en el partido. Se prepara Fernando Cruz. De lanzamiento afuera. Prepara Cruz. Tiene lanzamiento, batazo fuerte, que pica buena. Será un doble para Jordan Abreu. Como Jordan Álvarez, y que Jordan Abreu. El bate viene a Dolis García, que lleva de 3-2 en el partido. Se prepara Fernando Cruz, viene el lanzamiento, le carga en el primero. Lleva 2 dobles en este partido. Se prepara Fernando Cruz. El lanzamiento, swing buscando y nada. Rápidamente Dolly García tiene el agua al cuello. Sabrá nadar. Oye, yo dije que yo no iba a narrar para no fuese la garganta y estoy narrando. Se prepara. Bueno, este juego, los otros dos yo no lo voy a narrar. Se prepara Fernando Cruz. Y el lanzamiento, swing buscando y nadie es ponchado para el segundo de la entrada. No te poncha, alimenta tu familia con espagueti princesa, las preferidas en tu mesa. El bate viene Oscar y lleva de 3-1 en el partido. De 2-1 en el partido.
Albies stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Se preparan Fernando Cruz. Tiene el lanzamiento bajo, 2 y nada. Se para Cruz. Si el equipo de Mighty no hace una carrera, lo adelantamos porque va a entrar por más de 5 carreras a la novena entrada. Batazo de fly al center field que la tiene medida ya. Y la atrapa para el tercero de la entrada. Y que diferencia de 5.
3. You're out.
7-2 lo gana Venado sobre el equipo de Smiley. Sigue el dominio por el equipo de Venado contra el equipo de Smiley, que lo gana 7-2. Venado activo, Edison activo ahí en TikTok. Ahora va el partido del equipo de Adrián contra el equipo de Jorman. Vamos a ver qué baile o va este partido. Duelo de picheo. Para el equipo de Adrián hace 2 en la sexta. 2-0 gana el equipo de Adrián sobre el equipo de Jorma.
Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
La lomita. Canta el primero ahí a Alex Bregman.
Shane McClanahan getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Free getting loose as well. Inside.
Ya no voy a forzar el agua. No puedo dejar de narrar.
It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
There's a swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Over to first.
Y como que me está molestando la garganta un poquito. Es para no forzar el agua. Voy a dejar que se vea el gameplay un poquito. Ahí yo me chupé una menta y una menta joven, pero le bebí un chin de agua después de la menta y se me iba a quemar la garganta. Correcto. A mí se me viví David, no te está viendo en YouTube. Sí, yo apagué la cámara. Pues.
Michael Harris II, 0 for 2 in this one.
Para que se vea gameplay puro, nada más.
McClanahan, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
El primer juego tú lo ganaste. También. 6 carreras por 3.
1 out, bases empty.
Voy a narrar cosas específicas, un palo.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot. Right down the middle. You're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Pero en la mañana narramos con todas las fuerzas. Hay que descansar.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Buxton up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Trey Turner waiting to hit for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Dansby Swanson. And that's too high. The Yankees looking to rally. Action in the Mets bullpen. David Bednar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garrett also throwing. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Misses the sweeper.
0-2.
That's a little high. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hard hit left side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. McClanahan back to work. Fastball is outside. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And there's a foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back.
Bueno, batazo de fly profundo, bien atrás. Perdí la conexión con ella. Cuadrangular enorme de Corey Seager. El equipo ya deberían aumenta la ventaja 3 carreras por 0. Bueno, noche mala para el equipo de Joe, hermano. Si no hace algo.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Max Fried.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Trout checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jack Flaherty getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Woodruff getting cranked up as well. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way high there, and the count now 2-0. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. Man at first with 1 gone. Austin Riley at the plate.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Tap foul at the plate. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Freed out of the stretch fires. In the dirt. The count now 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air. Harper makes the grab. 2 down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one the other way. Terang over to first in time. Rutschman retired. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Next offering upstairs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Mookie Betts.
The left fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike to Mookie. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1 and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Batazo de fly profundo, bien atrás, bien atrás. Perdí la conexión con ella. Cuadrangular enorme de Gunnar Henderson y reduce la diferencia a solo 2 carreras. Bueno, se puso la pila el equipo de Jornada.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper.
Y el pitcher lo levantan y se lo llevan como grúa de grupo modesto.
Really solid. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. A little bit high, maybe, and it's 1-0. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. No question about this.
Batazo de fly profundo, bien atrás. Perdí la conexión con ella. Cuadrangular enorme de Aaron Judge. Back to back. El primer back to back del torneo también. Y el equipo de Yermo se pone a solamente 1 carrera del equipo de Adrián.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Foul ball there. Lifted in the air, right field. Trout sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out to short, Swanson. Throws to first in time, and they get Bregman for the out. Here's the left fielder, Michael Harris II. That's a little bit low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Seth Lugo up and throwing. Gallen warming up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Henderson pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Just missed. And that one pulled foul. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That's way outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missing inside. Trey Turner up next for the Mets. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back, and here comes the
Bueno, última oportunidad para el equipo de Joe, hermano.
Really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate.
Está perdiendo por la mínima.
Not a lot of hits, period.
Well, one-run game, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looked like it was a little bit up. One-run game, bottom 9. Fastball is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Batazo de fly profundo, bien atrás. Perdí la conexión con ella. Cuadrangular enorme por todo el left field de Pete Alonso y el equipo de Jorma, que acaba de empatar el partido en la última entrada. A puro tablazo empató el equipo de Jorma en este partido. Y puede dejar en el terreno el equipo de Adrián ahora.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Ya lo sabe, con 3 jonrones. Otro más. Batazo de fly profundo. Bien atrás. Bien atrás. Perdí la conexión con ella. Cuadrangular enorme para dejar en el terreno al equipo de Adrián. Qué clase de victoria del equipo de Jorma. A tabla pura.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing.
4 carreras por 3.
He's living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And the final score.
Y el último partido de la jornada, el equipo de Nino enfrenta al equipo de Darwin.
Let's play ball.
Arranca el partido, el equipo de Darwin hace uno en el primero, el equipo de Nino hace uno en el segundo, el equipo de Nino hace uno en el tercero, el equipo de Darwin hace uno en el tercero también, el equipo de Darwin hace uno en el cuarto, el equipo de Darwin hace dos en el quinto y 5-2 lo está ganando el equipo de Darwin. Que 4 más al guaso dio el equipo de Jornada.
Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big and bad right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Kirby Yates appears to be getting loose. Miller also getting ready. Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Number 25 in now. Takes ball one off the plate. One out, base is empty. Here's a 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
And that's outside. High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's ball
down,
4.
ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little.
Kirby Yates will take over here.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get into scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. And that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise.
Sí, primero que cazan robando base.
Bottom of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis. Nico Horner.
Carmelo se ha unido ahí en el TikTok. Saludos a Carmelo.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Shohei Tomioka getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Maeda getting loose as well. That one outside. Now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's in there. And a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. So now it's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to third. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Kim with the throw to first, and they get the out on Smith. St. Louis goes down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Miller.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Helsley, the closer, is getting loose. Up the middle. Whips it to Casas. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Suzuki, the next to hit, takes outside. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Just off the inside edge.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That one fouled off. 2-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Max Kepler at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Stephen Kwan. Senga back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one missing low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Grounds one to short. Kim sends it across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And that's a strike. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in. And that's outside. Cut on and lifted in the air. Lee hauls it in for the out.
The batter number 7, shortstop Bobby.
2 down, bases empty. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Way high. 2 outs, bases empty. Up and in, and now 2-0.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Outside and low, it's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Brent Rooker next up for the Cardinals. Inside, just missed.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Throw over to first. Witt back in on a dive. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Kim. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 5, Tigers 2.
Sí, y Maeda también, sí, canta más. Sí, canta Maeda, que yo me confundí con Kenta, que tienen los nombres parecidos. Kenta Maeda, sí, es el hombre de confianza.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan, 1 for 3.
Bueno, última oportunidad para el equipo de Nino.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. He's 2 outs away. Higashioka getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. First pitch misses. Helsley, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. On the ground, and this should do it.
¿Ves? Por la vía 6-3 para el tercero de la entrada. Victoria para el equipo de Darwin. 5 carreras por 2. Nada, mi gente, nos vemos mañana con la jornada número 10. Disculpen los inconvenientes. Sé que empezamos un poquito tarde, pero estaba recibiendo algo y la garganta también la tenía un poquito jodida. Pero nada, mañana, Dios mediante, estaremos por aquí. Y nada, yo soy Abuchipuden TV. Nos vemos en otra próxima transmisión.